Welcome to Sunday mornings, coffee and chat. Hello. Welcome everybody in. I'm so glad to see you. The bus has pulled up. Despite the snow, we got more snow this week and more snow expected next week. You guys, let's just talk about the gas bill. Can we just talk about the gas bill? It's going to be ginormous. All right, let me just move. I've got everything kind of askew here because of the diamond painting. What's going on here? I have been diamond painting a little bit. Also playing Power World, also crocheting and cross stitching. I'm going to show you where I am with the cross stitch project. Hello. Let me welcome everybody in. Mickey, hello. I'm glad to see you, but you weren't first. It was Silver Stitches that was first this morning. How's everything over there in the UK? How's the weather? It's horrible here in the United States. Let's just say horrible. It can end anytime. I love snow. I don't love high gas bills. I'm just going to say, I'm going to have to go get a mortgage for the gas bill. Kat, hello. Sarah, I'm so glad to see you. And Sue, welcome. Melanie, nice to see you. Lisa's here. Lisa, you going to be here tonight? We're going to do Power World at 7:30, and I am level 46. The thumbnail says 45. I got to 46 last night because Tim drugged me to some places you don't want to go. The oil rig. What? It's insane. Joe, hello. Phyllis, nice to see you, Phyllis. Glad you could stop in. I bet you Phyllis is literally working and lurking because that's what Phyllis does. She works like her job on a Sunday and she watches. She works too hard, this woman, way too hard. Sarah, hello. Tim, hi, Tim. Joanna, hello. I know, cool music. Now, every week I get a copyright notice that I have to share my money, all my wealth that I make on this show with some other poor schmuck who invented that little 10-second intro. Anyway, whatever. What is a high gas bill? What do you mean a high gas? Like $200 a month for gas? Are you kidding me? So now it's like $200 a month for gas during the winter, $200 a month for electric during the summer because this place gets up to 110 degrees during the summer. Usually, it's just terrible. Anyway, Dawn, hello. How are you? I'm glad to see all of you today. Who am I missing? Chaotic, nice to see you. All right. Yes, I'm crushing it. Joanne, why aren't you playing with me in Power World? Denise, hello, Denise. Welcome. Use copyright-free music. I just use whatever's on Canva, and I could go replace it with copyright-free, but that's more work. It's more fun to just tease whatever little poor schmuck thinks he's going to make a dime off of this video. You don't know about this YouTube channel. Anyway, it is very high, but I live in a house that was built in 1952. It's brick. The windows are crap. Instead of replacing the windows, they just put new windows over the old windows, and half of them are frozen. I can't get them open, and I've told the landlord, and they just ignore me. They literally, if I ever moved out of here, they would have to bring in one of those flipper people to just redo this whole place because it needs it. If I were to purchase it, which that's not going to happen, I would have to put at least $50,000 into this house to get it up to speed, to get the windows the way they should be, the doors, trimmed right so the air is not leaking out the doors. It is what it is. You pay cheap rent, but then you get stuck with the high gas bills, and it is what it is. That's why I want to pack it all up and go live in my van. Although I have found some nice vehicles. I've been looking on YouTube. There is what's called a mini RV. Perfect. And there was one that came out in January that was on sale in earlier in February for $99,000, that's not a bad deal for this Like it's that, but it's probably too much for me. I probably don't need that much. But anyway, it was pretty cool. So I'm looking smart. Thank you. I'm glad I don't look dumb. I was worried that this wouldn't match my hair, but I think it does. I haven't worn this sweater in forever. You guys, I'm on this new medication. It's one of those GLB medications, you know, for blood sugar. And I have no appetite. Haven't been eating, just playing my game. And I think I don't have a scale in the house, but I think I'm losing weight. Not a ton of weight, but I think I'm losing some weight. So hate landlords who neglect slumlords. And her husband, my landlord's husband, for a while he was a city council member, and he didn't get elected this last time. He didn't get re-elected because he's one of the people that there was some landlord tenant laws that got passed through, and he opposed them, and they were like holding the landlord responsible for certain things, and he was opposing them, you know. Yeah, so he's definitely a slumlord, or his wife is anyway. I will lose weight. I know. It's the one I'm on is called oh gosh, what's it called? It'll come to me. I'm having a brain fart right now. It's not Ozempic. It's one that, oh, Victoza. That's the one I'm on, Victoza. And I the bad part about Victoza is it's once a day. Now, if I was on Ozempic or one of those others, it would be like once a week. This one is once a day, which, okay, it is what it is. But it's working. I'm not, you know, because I'm a nighttime eater. Like, and I'm still buying the nighttime snacks because I go to the grocery store and I see them and I'm like, oh, I want that. I want that. It's all sitting in a drawer. I haven't touched it. You've lost over 100 pounds on Mounjaro. Yes. Well, they wanted to put me on Mounjaro, and the insurance company said, no, Victoza. So I don't know if they have like a special deal with the company, the Victoza company or something, but it's working. So anyway, so I unboxed some friend mail the other day, and Joanna is in the chat. This was from Joanna. So we're going to rewind that unboxing, and we're going to do it again because apparently I missed something. So I've got this pulled up for you. Before I do that, though, don't forget to put your works in progress. Take a picture of it now while I'm showing you this unboxing, especially if you've already seen it. But you're going to watch I'm going to watch closely to this unboxing because I want to see how I missed this. And then I'm going to show you what I missed because this girl, Joanna, doesn't stop. She's so funny. Okay, so let me show you this. Get your whips in progress. Put them in the Crafting Journey Facebook group while this is playing. And where is it? Cross stitch. Okay, here we go. Where is it? It might be in my craft room, my other room, my eBay room. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. Castle. Let me go to the other camera so you can see. Here it is. It's a castle. And I'm hoping that these are large pieces. Look at all the characters, the minifigures that you get with the castle. It's called Sakura Castle. I'm just going to, this box is so damaged. Oh no, please tell me no. Oh, you guys. It's a mini. Oh, this is painful. Here is the size of, I've done them. I've done another castle mini, but this one is quite, that is obviously not the actual size of this castle because, no, but there's lots of bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not done. 9, 10. I'm going to take this to her house and make her do this with me. What was she thinking? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Uh-oh. And one random piece, because there's probably a bag open somewhere. That is the size. Oh my God. I'm going to smack her. There's the castle. Let me put it back over here. Sure. All right. Well, we're not starting that today. We got to finish the ski slope first. Oh, there's another piece. How many pieces is this? It doesn't even say. Oh, but this one I need a 14-year-old for this one. The one I'm working on requires a 12-year-old. This is 14. So we're just going to put all this away. This is all the greenery here. There's the greenery. There's some of the people. That's how tiny the minifigures are. I don't even know if you can see them in there. Yeah. Oh, Joanne. Joanne's so funny, isn't she? I will be insane by the time I finish all of this. Okay, that's going to go in the someday pile. That is over here. Oh, she's just a lovely friend. I think the rest is just paper. Except for this. Okay. This was something I think she bought me for my birthday. This one earring. How did one green earring get into this? Like, she's a mess, this woman. Oh, I'm a mess too. Bring it to the retreat and I'll build it with you and you can do the reveal. Okay. Hey, you're on. I have done minis before. They're doable. They're doable. Just a little more work, especially with that many pieces. Good Lord, because you have to really separate them out first and get to have a good system. Luckily, I do have a very good system of how to work those minis, so I'll be okay. You know, a way that I divide them up. Right now, I'm working on the ski slope, but I'm also working on a mini that's going to turn out to be a pink, like a Range Rover type thing. But I'm missing a piece. Okay, Candy, to keep me sane during this project. Ooh, Ghirardelli squares with white chocolate caramel. Okay, yum. Tootsie Rolls and a card and one earring. What green earring? T has been a member for 51 months. Thank you. Look how beautiful this card is, you guys. Ah, that little girl's so cute. Oh, I was going to say she didn't put anything in the card. She's on drugs, this woman. She's still recovering from her surgery. For my Galentine, love Joanne. Yes, she is my Galentine. Oh my God, she is so funny. I could reuse this. Look at that. It's still usable. Let me tell you what you missed there. So apparently this package was something I kind of tossed to the side. I just thinking it's more tissue paper. Her husband put more tissue paper in this box. I'm saving it because in case I have to send some packages out, there is a ton of tissue paper. So I just thought, okay, it's more tissue paper. So she calls me later on and she's like, you missed the present. There's a present in here. So let's take you guys. And I'm like, oh, you sent me a lipstick? How nice. Look at this lipstick. Tim, stop lurking for a second. Look at this lipstick. It's a dick stick. Is it my color? I'm afraid to put it on my lips. It's like, ew. I showed it to my sister. She went, ew. I like this color. Joanna, you are such a joker. All right, in case you missed it, this is it. This is the last showing. That was my husband right there. Okay. This is my goal. That was my husband. All right, anyway. I digress. All right, that's funny. So I did get some other friend stuff today. Well, not friend stuff I purchased, but I now have 6 leopard leather work pens, you guys. So I'll show you the new ones. Oh, one of them I gave to my sister, so I can't show it to you, but I'll show you the newest one that for me. So these are the old ones. They're only a few months old, but this is like a gemstone one. Here's a pink glitter one. These are not the new ones. This is my like specimen, microscope specimen one. This is by far, I'm going to say, out of all of them, my absolute favorite. The knives and the blood spatter pen. Love this pen. And this one matches the paintings that I've done. The snowbird painting. So, drum roll. Here's the one I got this week, you guys. And he did it like a tulip in a vase. Look at this. It's a tulip in a vase. Isn't that pretty? So the ends are not the same because it's supposed to be a vase with a tulip in it. And the rose is like a variegated rose. Isn't that beautiful? So those are my, and then I have my one Edward and Elizabeth pen. So I've got all my favorite pens here. While I'm diamond painting, I'm like switching them up. They all have like different ends. I've got 7-placer, 10-placer, straightener. Like I've got the whole gamut going on here, except for these two. I've retired these two for now. I do switch them out. But you guys, if you haven't checked out Leopard Leatherworks pens, my God, I think she sells them in their Facebook group. And look up leopards leather. Tim, just put a link to it in the description, the Facebook group. And they have a YouTube channel where you can watch him turn the pens that you purchase. And I think on Thursday nights, Carrie actually sells them on YouTube. But she saw this one and she says, like, Rebecca, you got to have this one. Like, yes, you're right. I do. Anyway, so those are all my pens, my pen thing for the week. So if you also tuned in on Wednesday, I was trying to figure out how to approach this cross stitch project that I'm doing. Silver, she's a jokester, honey. She's a jokester. She's my Galentine. She gets away with that stuff. I love Joanna to death. Anyway, so one of the comments that I got, because I kept saying, you guys, I need suggestions. How am I going to do this? You know, about how to attach it. And so someone said, put it on an ironing board. Well, and I also found a video where they did a similar thing. They put a board inside of the t-shirt. So I put it on the ironing board. I had it all penned. So I laid it flat on the ironing board and then I basted it. This is what the video said to do. So I basted it around the edge and then they said, do it like a cross too. So it's basted around the edge and it's basted like this, attached. And then I was able to put the hoop on it and I started it. So I want to show you what I've got so far. It's some of the lettering. So here's some of the lettering. It's, I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. So there's part of the TIN. So it's on here. I think you can see the basting that I did. It'll be real easy to get out. So, But then you have to be careful when you're cross stitching that you don't incorporate the basting into your stitch, because that might be a little difficult to get out, but probably doable with tweezers. So it has been started. Sorry, I'm in this craft room. I'm allergic to this craft room, you guys. Then the sweater. I've been working on the sweater. Every night after dinner, I sit and work on the sweater for a little while. Here's what I've got so far. So I finished the right side, the upper right side. And I've actually sewed it together. So there's the right side. It's all sewn. This seam here is sewn. And then now I'm working on the left side panel. And then when that's done, I'll add the whole bottom mosaic panel. But I think I'm going to need to add some length to it this way. I don't think it's long enough, because I'm a very tall person. If you've met me in person, you know how tall I am. So it's really a fast project. I'm enjoying it. And the yarn is beautiful. It does want to get snagged on my rings, so I'm always having to take my rings off. So that's where I'm at with my projects. What about you guys? How's your week been? We've been cold here. Just cold. I'm still trying to walk the dog, and I have learned that, I've got a wool coat, pink, of course, and one of those puffy coats, with the fur lining. And you know what? The warmest thing I own is to wear outside. My pink wubby that Joanna gave me. That I could go in that and be so warm compared to those two coats. So I just been wearing my pink wubby outside. I take the dog and we go walking with my pink wubby. It's a blanket. It's a blanket that you wear. I call it a wubby. She calls it a wubby. Joanna is trying to make she wants to make a diamond painting for a doctor, and I told her which one I like. She's between two, so you guys can help her choose. So let me show you what you're choosing from. The first one she's considering is this landscape called the Bay. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Keep in mind, this is for her doctor. The other one, this is the one I like, is this We Care doctor's coat in watercolor. It's gorgeous. I got to tell you, that's the one I'd go with. But it looks like the doctor went to like one of those, it's a race that I used to do, the color run. I used to do this color run where we would throw pink bombs at each other, and there was pink stuff everywhere. It looks like he got into one of those races and they threw stuff at him. But I like this one. I really do. So I think the vote is going with the doctor coat. I think you got your answer. Not only that, Joanna, but I think if you're getting into the weeds with the landscape, it's going to take you longer than you thought. I think that coat, you get it in, you get it out, you're done, and you can get it framed and get it to the doctor. Well, he still remembers who you are. Yeah. Everybody says the doctor coat. Joanna, you have your answer. Because let me see. The doctor coat. Oh, I don't see the side. Oh, it's round. I'm not impressed by that. But the other one is square, and it's 118 by 70. No, that's no. No. That's way. That'll take you months. Just do the doctor coat. You have it done in a week. Maybe. Maybe. Not if you're me and you've got 42 projects going on. But anyway, I'm going to take you to the Facebook group because I have given you plenty of time to put your pictures in there. You've been practicing 25 count. Girl, you are glutton for punishment. 14, 16, 18, that's it. I cannot do anything smaller. No, no, no. And that the one that I just started, it says it's 14. I'm thinking it's more like 16. It seems smaller. It's a little smaller than 14, but it could be wrong. You did the vet one from Dreamers for your vet, and he loved it. See? Yes. Did y'all buy anything this week? I did not. I did not see anything. Well, even if I can't afford it right now, I'm on a budget. This pen broke the bank, but it was worth it. So no, I am not doing. Not buying any diamond paintings. I've got plenty. Be honest with you, I got plenty, and I didn't really see anything that blew me away. But let me know if you guys purchased something that you just died to tell me about. You can tell me because I'm not your husband. I'm not going to, who am I going to tell? I'm not your banker. You can tell me if you purchase something and you're going to sneak it into the house and put it in the back drawer. Jen, hello. Jen and I have been conversing this morning. She lost an acquaintance to cancer today. And so hearts go out to this person's family, honest to God. It's a sad story. But all right, let's look at the Facebook group. You bought groceries. You didn't buy anything. Eggs. I didn't buy a diamond painting. I bought eggs. Yeah, the price of eggs. Sarah says, I'm on a maximum overload, so unless something is amazing, I'm on a no buy until Black Friday. There you go, Sarah. That is a great idea. You bought 2 Dreamer designs. What? Okay. Silver's not allowed to purchase anything. Silver just broke the bank over at Heaven and Earth Designs buying all them patterns. So don't kid yourself. Now she's on a no buy. But those patterns are not expensive. When they put them on sale, they're pretty cheap. And they suck you in. They're like, oh, we'll get her with the pattern. Yeah. So anyway, let's look at the Facebook group because I am dying to see what you guys have been working on. I will refresh the page. I've still got Mickey's artwork up there because I love it. She's working on another piece that I can't wait for her to finish. It's a tree with a bird. It's going to be beautiful. All right, let's see. There it is. Oh my gosh. How'd you know I was going to talk about that? Is that the bird I said? She sent me different versions of the bird, but this is beautiful. So the idea is to make it look like stained glass. And honest, you guys, this is like 482 layers of color that she puts into here. It's such an intricate thing that she does. It's computerized, it's digital, but it takes her hours and hours and hours to do this. It's so gorgeous. And of course I love it because it's got pink in it. Yes. Great job, honey. What else? What else? Now I'm going to have to change the banner, although that's portrait instead of the landscape. Catherine finished this adorable kitty on a bookshelf from Muni Made this week. Oh, look how cute that is. I've never checked out Muni Made. I need to write that down and check that out sometime. Maybe today. Excuse me. Muni Made. I knew that they made trays for a while and that were never available. Every time I went to see if I could purchase one, they were out of them. But so apparently now they're selling diamond paintings. This is beautiful. Okay. What else have we got? Let's give her a like. Here's Sue's whip. Sue, how cute. Oh my gosh, it's flowers. I love flowers. I would just bling the heck out of this thing. I really would. This screams like, put some bling in me. Yes. Yep. Okay. DP Gal, the realm of the cats. You guys, This is my most favorite diamond painting of all times. I love this painting. Absolutely love this painting. I don't know if you can see the one I did behind me. Let me take this out. It's right there. Right. Can y'all see it? There it is. I love that painting. And of all the paintings I've ever done, that is absolutely my favorite. You are going to love it. You are going to love it. If I had to get any of these framed that are in here, that would be the first one for sure. What else? Oh, she's working on these little mini things. I've never done these. They're super cute. Very cute, but there's my favorite. Barrett Biggers is the artist, and I have another one of his cats that I'm going to get to one of these days. Melanie. Who is the artist on this? Let me see. Who's the artist? Witch's Desk. I can't see the name of the artist. Diamond Art Club. Okay. So if a witch had a desk, this is what it would look like. She's figuring out the formula for her love potion, her Valentine's Day love potion. Honey, the trick is purple hair. Yeah, just saying. That's going to be super cute. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Melanie finished. Oh, the van. My hippie van. I love it. Dreamer Designs. Every Sunday they send me an email during our live. So pretty. Yes, that's me inside. I've got all the curtains pulled. I've got my little mattress spread out. I'm under the stars. I've got a little hot cocoa going there. The kitties are all wound around my feet. Tootsie's up around my head of the pillow. And we're having a nice evening. I love it. Very pretty. Dawn. Oh, she's almost done. This is stunning. So pretty. This is so popular, this stained glass. It really is. Everybody's loving the stained glass. Crashley asked me if I could do some, and I attempted it, and it was terrible, just to say the least. Terrible. So you won't be seeing any stained glass artwork from me, but this is gorgeous. I love the way it turned out. Wait a minute. What's the size on that one? Hold on. I can't see the size, but I really like it. I really do. Tammy, what's Tammy working on? Beach Days by Dreamer Designs. We are upside down. All right, everybody turn your head. Tammy, I'm sure it's beautiful. There's a way to turn these things, I'm sure. Anyway, let's just use our imagination. We're laying on the chair and we're turning our head. Oh, I see the lighthouse. Yep. Beautiful. Alan Gianna. I think I've done some Alan Gianna in the past, or I have one of his, or the name is very familiar to me. Look at her storage system there. She's using, that looks like ARTDOT to me, but and look at her desk. It is so nice and neat, and there's not stuff everywhere, or maybe she just did that for the picture, but I'm so impressed. If you saw my desk, oh, it's a mess. Christy, oh, look how cute. And she's got a little turtle to match. Oh, love it. Tropical sea turtle, snack size. Love it. That is so cute. That would look cute like in a kid's bedroom. Christy. Come back, Christy. Christy, she's doing a Hannah Lynn. Is it finished? Hold on. Why is it not working? There we go. She finished it. It's beautiful. Is she a mermaid? I'm just looking there. Is this a mermaid tail behind her? I think it's underwater. She's a mermaid. Duh. Okay. That just hit me in the face. She's wearing a shell necklace. It's a mermaid. Very beautiful. And if you did something with the skin tones, I like it. Some people do it the way it's charted. Some people like to change up the skin tones, but very, very pretty. Looks like me, right? Sue got my package. Sue was the fun recipient of this mini kit. I actually have this same one, so maybe Sue and I will get this out and do it together. It's a Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, like little, Mother Hubbard in the shoe thing. And then I gave her some of those stickers. I thought I sent one other thing with that package, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. Never mind. I did send something else. So very cute. You're going to have fun with that mini. You really are. All right. Welcome, Karina, to the Facebook group. And there's last week's snow ski slope. I will refresh to see if you guys have put anything. Silver, where's your cross stitch updates? Silver, we're all anxious to see. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Anything else? Anything else? No, we got Mickey's Birds. All right, let me know if you post something. We'll come back to that. That was the way it was charted. Okay, not bad. Little pinkish, but, I'm looking at that one I did. Actually, it's blocked by a box. I've done one handle in. It was Alice in Wonderland. That was my year of Alice. I did Alice's by every artist, I think, that was available at that time. I've got Mandy, Hannah, who was that one? Lizzie Falcon, Sherry Baldy. I did a lot of different Alice's. Anyway, I still love Alice. I haven't bought any Alice. There's a lot of Alice out there. Same with gnomes. A lot of gnomes out there. So Dreamer just sent me another email. They send this to me every Saturday. What are they advertising now? 4 new medium kits. What? Oh my God. Raise your hand if this is something you would diamond paint, because I just think this is ugly. Come on, you guys. Are they serious? That would be perfect for Jen's Get Your Weird On. If you're doing Get Your Weird On, or you want to do Get Your Weird On, it starts, I think, March 1st. That's the painting. Oh my God. Maybe I should get it and do it for Get Your Weird On. It is ugly, but it's weird. It's something I would never do, which is the idea behind their event. Do something you would just never do. That's the one. Yeah, Tiki Lizard. If you want to write that down, Tiki Lizard with the big bug eyes. Jen, are you listening? Look. Yeah, that is perfect. And it does, let's see what the size is. It is 40 by 40. That's so doable. Like, you could do that very quickly for their event. 55 colors, 4 ABs, 2 crystals, and it releases yesterday, $44.99, or 2 interest-free installments. Yeah, okay, we're not going there. Sorry. Look at this. Now that's beautiful. Oh, love it. I'm loving these medium kits that they come out with. But here's another one for Get Your Weird On. Wand Whisker. Now this one I love. Wand Whisker, the squirrel with a wand. That's the one I'd rather do. Oh, you think they're doing it because of your event? Maybe, hey. Last week they did a cat on a bike. I like those squirrel with the wand. I really, really do. That's adorable. That one is also $44.99, and it's also 40 by 40. 33 colors, 4 ABs, and 1 crystal drill. I am tempted to get the wand on the wizard. That is adorable, but I need to stop. No more. And this one's called Twilight Temple. This is not really for Jen's theme, but it's cute. It's not really my thing, but you know, if you're into Japanese, I think there's somebody doing an Asian event all year long. That would be good for that one. You're saving up for the squirrel because it's just fun. The squirrel's adorable. But yeah, definitely two paintings that would work perfectly for your event. Yeah, there's the cat on the bicycle from last week. I think the squirrel's the best. I really do. But a lot of stuff for Get Your Weird On for sure. Here's you could do this one for Get Your Weird On. That's funny. Oh my gosh. The chat is blocking the image. What? There we go. How about that? The cow with the glasses. He is also 40 by 40. These are perfect for her event. So funny. There's some other ones here, but those are the ones that I think are really weird. But I will probably still be working on my Winter's Oasis. I didn't put my picture in. Did I take a picture? I sure did take a picture. Hold on. I took a picture and then I didn't put it in the thing. I'm the worst. Good thing I'm not a subscriber. Hold on. Where's the picture that I took? I did take a picture of my. See where the horse's butt is? That's where I'm diamond painting right now. I'm up to the horse's ass. Yes. There. So first row is done. And I'm loving these colors. This is such a beautiful painting. I should have turned the light pad off before I took that picture, but oh well. See, but you look at the edge. You see the plates from breakfast there and my trays. And yeah, like my desk is a mess. Y'all are nice and organized. You're still waiting on Dreamer for something? Really? All right. Hold on, guys. I'm going to mute for just a second. Don't let me forget to unmute. I thought Chinese New Year was over. It's like this is February 16th. Okay. Anyway, so we got to talk about season 8, Love is Blind. Raise your hand. Come on. Don't be embarrassed. Are you watching? Come on. Tim, are you watching? Tim's like, oh shit, I better watch that. Yeah. It's a train wreck. Raise your hand. Rounds are $10 cheaper. Are they? Okay. Well, they're showing one guy, he's like in love with two women, and then one of the women is in love with him and another guy. What? Yeah. It's Love is Blind Sister Wives edition or something like that. It's just because I can see now this guy, he's going to pick one of the two that he's in love with to marry after not ever meeting her in person. And it's going to go off the rails. And then they're going to bring in the girl from the pods that he didn't propose to create havoc at a barbecue where they're all drunk. That episode's coming, I'm sure. Bye, Jude. Bye, Jude. Bye. Hugs from Aunt Rebecca. Love you. Love you. Love is Blind is on Netflix. And it just started this past week. So that's what I've been watching. Love is Blind, The Traitors. Hands down, The Traitors is like the best show on television. It is the best. It is such, as far as reality TV goes, The Traitors is the best. Oh, Marie, we can start now. I'm so glad you're here. You are going to have to go back and see what you missed because You missed the dick stick. I'll show you. So you don't have to rewind. This was a present from Joanna. I just got to show Marie, you guys. Just bear with me for a second. Look, I got a present from my Galentine. It's a dick stick. Check my email. Is Jude in my email? My email or my... Check my email. Did you mean my messages? I don't know what she meant. Oh, she's talking about Marie. Marie. Oh, Marie, you're going to the retreat. Yay. Oh, I hope so. So I have a question. Is Rochelle not going to the retreat this year? Just curious. I didn't see her on the committee anymore. So, yes, it's a dick stick. Yes, Marie, check your email. I'm checking my email like she's got some secret thing she's sending me. If you are my secret Santa, guys, for the retreat, think Taylor Swift and gnomes. And you got it in the bag. And Love is Blind. Okay. Rochelle is going. Okay, she's just not on the committee. Good. Because I would miss her if she wasn't there. It wouldn't be the same without Rochelle. Rochelle is such a light. She's just, if you guys have never met Rochelle, honestly, I've never seen her not smiling. She's always positive. She's such a beautiful person. She really, really is. And she brings her diamond paintings that she's done. And this woman blings these diamond paintings like you will not believe. They are stunning. And she drives. That's why she can bring this up. Joanna's out this year. I wish Joanna was going. Next year, girl, you better be on that list because it's a good time. I can't wait. I really can't. I'm going to have to pick out a new suit for the hot tub. We're going to have to expand the hot tub party to include a few more people. I think it's going to be a lot of fun this year. Yep. Where's Tia? Tia's not here this morning. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Now I do have mail. Oh, Marie, you're welcome. Marie won. I do send out stuff for you guys. Sometimes it takes me a while. Marie won copies of all of the Christmas release papers that I did. She got one of each release paper. I think there were 13, 14 of them. And I finally got them from Crashley. Crashley's like me with mailing things out. And so I forwarded them to her. But I think I have them here. Hold on. I was a little disappointed in one because she cut the head off. This is the one that matches the painting that everybody bought. The head's cut off, but maybe that they had to do that to get the rest of that in there. But the t-shirt that he's wearing is the painting that everybody purchased, which I still have like 3 available if you're interested. There's going to be an event like Christmas in June with Jen and I, and we're going to be doing that painting. Here's one. These are all on Crafts with Crashley site. Right under the Mandy Manzano, probably. I'm having a existential crisis here. What do they call it? Imposter syndrome. Like, I don't feel like an artist when you put me behind Mandy, and Crashley's got some amazing artists now. And so I'm like, but here's the snowflakes that I did. They're available on her site. But I don't know if they're still available. I don't know. Here's the painting that we'll be doing in June. That's available as a release paper. Tia's on a cross-stitch cruise ship. They have a cross-stitch cruise ship. Who did a cross-stitch cruise ship? That's so cool. This is another one that I did as a diamond painting that's still available. The ornaments. Thank you, Jen. Most artists feel the exact same way, Tim. Well, I do. I feel like my stuff is just not that great. I really do. It's okay, but it's not Mandy Manzano or, Hannah Lynn. Anyway, this is the cardinal that I did with the lamp. And here's like a little village that I put together. This one I love, the snowman with the farmhouse. And some trees. I think that's it. Oh, there's one more. Christmas trees. Yep. Anyway, so if you're going to do Christmas in June, you can get release papers that match the painting. And if you don't have that painting, you can do whatever your Christmas painting you want. So that will be in June with DP Addiction Adventures. A cross stitch. The only thing is I can't do cross stitch for, I don't know how long this cruise is. I could do cross stitch for like an hour, maybe 2. And then I got to move on to something else. You know how I am, guys. I'm always, I got my hands in every little pot because that's just me. But to say, okay, here you're just going to do cross stitch. I don't know. I just don't. You love the one, the ornaments. You want that one as a diamond painting. Did I not send it to you, Joanna? Okay. I got to send Joanna the ornament one. I'll put you down for that one. Joanna wants an ornament painting. I have just a few of each one of them left. I don't have any more of the snowbird paintings, but the ornaments and the tree I have left, some of those left. So what else is going on? I'm just looking down at my beautiful pen. It's so pretty. Anyway, Joanne's going to be doing a birthday live. What day is your birthday live? Is it on your birthday? Joanne's birthday is the 25th of February. I almost said June. February. Who's doing a cross-stitch cruise? We have to find the culprit. That's, you know what? That's very relaxing. You know what I was watching last night? I've been watching all these travel things on YouTube. There's a couple that does nothing but ride trains, like the overnight cars and the trains, and they've been to like 132 different countries and been in these trains. So they took an Amtrak from New York over to Seattle. It went from New York to Chicago, and then they got a different train to Chicago to Seattle. Then they drove up to Vancouver and took a Canadian train, which was like worlds better than the Amtrak. Just saying. Amtrak is old, beat up, train. Okay, 5 Eastern time on February 25th, Tuesday. Okay. Y'all have to be there for her birthday live. Anyway, she's going to have Richard on. Mm-hmm. Yep. And maybe some surprise guests. We'll see. So the Vancouver train was gorgeous. Oh, my God. And they have, after I turned it off, I went into my bathroom to brush my teeth, before I go to bed. And I'm thinking, that sleeper car was the size of my bathroom. And I can't even imagine what that costs to go from Vancouver to Toronto over 5 days in this gorgeous sleeper car. And then they can go to a dining car, and then there's an observation car where which is amazing. Kat says sleeper car was terrible. Oh, you did the Amtrak from Seattle to Chicago. And let me say, the train could use some improvement. Yeah, oh God, these couples showed it was so rickety, and like there were stains on things, and the stuff was old and scuffed up, and like, but then they get on this Canadian train, and it is gorgeous. But they did say they were very complimentary of the food on the Amtrak train. They liked the food. You think it's a private group, Tammy, that's doing the cruise? Okay. Or maybe she just decided to go on a cruise, you know. Girl's taking care of her mental health and good for her, you know. The dining car was only served microwave TV dinners. She did say it was like airplane food, but she seemed to like it. They seemed to enjoy the food, but yeah, sleeper cars are tiny. That's why you stay drunk. Joanne, it sounds like you've had some experience. I've never done it, but I think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to take the Canadian route. I'll just fly to Vancouver or fly to Seattle, drive to Vancouver on a bus and take that train. But I can't even imagine what it would cost. Like, I have no clue what something like that would cost. Like, I'm thinking a few thousand, maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't know. I have no idea. Airplane food was better than the train food. Oh no. Bring booze. Now, and then there's people that like rent cabins on the cruise ships and they just stay on these cruise ships for months. They just rent cabins. I didn't even know you could do that. Then there's these people that are jet setters, literally, and they're like all set up in a jet with a bed. And clearly these are people that are out of my price range type travel things, but I'm watching them on YouTube. So your dad came on a train to Colorado. He stated it was awful. Oh no, really? They have coupons. Yay for coupons. So she said, I saw a musical called Starlight Express, which is a show I would love to see live. The carriages are in relationships with their engines. Okay, so that's one where you have to suspend your disbelief, apparently. Okay. I rode a train one time in Florida. I wanted to take a train to see my son, just for fun. He was living in South Carolina. He was in the Air Force in Charleston, I think he was. So I left Fort Lauderdale on the Amtrak. It wasn't a sleeper thing because I was there in 24 hours. I think it was a 24-hour train because it's not that far to South Carolina. Maybe not even 24 hours. I don't know. But anyway, these people getting on the train with me, like they are bringing their Piggly Wiggly bags and they're all stuffed with sandwiches. And like, clearly I was not prepared for this trip because they're interesting kind of folks riding these trains. It was an interesting experience, not one that I want to repeat because the people were just creepy, like really creepy. So, yeah. There's a girl who lives on a cruise ship. It's affordable. Maybe I'll go live on a cruise ship. What do you just live on scopolamine, or you just get used to the morning? I call it morning sickness. You know what I mean? What is that? Travel. When you have to take this medicine on the ship so you don't get sick. I don't know. Anyway. So this is what and of course, when you watch something on YouTube, they send you other stuff. Like here, look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I'm up till 2:00 in the morning. I turn off Pal World. Seasickness. Why couldn't I think of that, Mickey? I turned off Pal World thinking, okay, I'm going to go to bed. And then I end up watching YouTube, train rides through Colorado for 30 minutes. Dramamine. Yeah. There's a patch, though, that you can get, a scopolamine patch. It used to be. This was 100 years ago. I went on one cruise with my ex-husband. He was my husband at the time, obviously. We went on a cruise, and we had been married for several years by the time we go on this cruise. And, you get assigned to a dining table with other people if you're just the two of you. So we get assigned to this dining table with this other couple that clearly didn't get out much. Not people of the world, because, we go over to the Bahamas and we're watching this show. And of course, the women are all topless in the show. And this guy's jaw hits the floor. And I'm going to say it was an okay trip. The rooms were like tiny, and they had one little bed here. And like, I'm 5'10", my husband was 6'4". We had this little shower. It wasn't working. To say it was romantic would be a lie. It was not romantic. I wouldn't want to repeat that. But cruise ships have changed. Like, that was probably 30 years ago. So I'm sure they're much better now. Would love to go on a train ride along the Canadian Rockies. I actually have a distant relative that was a Canadian cowboy, allegedly. Ooh. Canadian cowboys. Long suffering won't cruise. He says, I won't share the door if it sinks. I won't share. Jack. Joanna, get off my door. He's not going to share the door. That's hilarious. And I won't, I'm going to figure out how to travel. I'll figure out a way to travel, but I'm exploring all the options here on YouTube. The theory on cruises is you're not in your room much, so that's why they're small. I know. And we did a lot. We went... What did we do? Like they have the daytime excursions where you go sit on a beach somewhere and they throw a barbecue. What else did we saw? The topless show. I can't even remember what other things we did. I want to say we did snorkeling, but I just remember when we got off the cruise ship in wherever that was, Jamaica or what, one of those islands, that everybody wanted to sell me pot. Everybody had something to sell. Hey, got some for you. Everybody. That was interesting. So only first class. Yes. Now I would love to do Alaska. That would be amazing. I'm going to get to Alaska. I am going to get to Alaska. It is on my bucket list. I never wrote down the bucket list, but if I wrote it down, it would be at the top. Who's messaging me now? Some company I've never bought from. Oh, goodness. So let's talk about the court case that I'm covering. I have not told you what happened on Friday. The state did rest. They they did the cross-examination of the lead investigator, which was interesting. I'm going to cover that for you tomorrow. I'll let you know what the medical examiner said. They only did a half a day on Friday. Tomorrow is a holiday. Everybody go to the parade. Put on your coats and go to the parade. It's President's Day. So if you're expecting mail, you ain't going to get it till Tuesday. So I will have an episode for you tomorrow. I'm going to recap Friday, but there's no court on Monday, so I don't know what I'm going to do for Tuesday. I will tell you that there's a case going on here locally that I'm following, and if you want me to cover it, I will continue to follow it, but it does involve a young child. This child was, it's a city. Like, if I travel to my son's house, I drive through this little city called Rose Hill. It's literally a stoplight and a Dollar General. That's it in the city. And this guy that sells stuff he makes out of tires, these sculptures out of tires. That's the city. So they found this little girl buried in the backyard. And they've arrested the adoptive parents, the parents who adopted this little girl and her sister. And I got a hold of the arrest affidavit from last week, and it's interesting because Child Protective Services was involved and didn't do anything. Didn't remove the child from the home, and Yeah. Tammy says you have to have a balcony on the cruise ship. Okay. A hot tub? Not a private hot tub in your room. What the heck? I'm not Taylor Swift. I can't afford this stuff. I'm going to have to get the cheap little cabin anyway. I keep getting notifications. So we'll finish up that trial this week. If there's another trial that's, well, I don't know. The defense is going to be putting on their case with this Rose Petal murders. And so far, what I've got to say is the jury has got to be very confused. I know a lot of you guys are very confused about the evidence because they're not telling the whole story to the jury. The jury is not learning that the reason this victim's fiance was arrested 3 days after her murder was because he had kitty porn on his phone from her daughter. And she was in the pictures too. And not as a victim, as a participant. So the jury doesn't know any of that. So they're not getting the full picture of why this guy may have murdered her on behalf of his good friend John, who was the child's father, fighting for custody of this little girl. So is that fair to the jury? Is that even an excuse to murder somebody? No, but I got to say, if I was defending him, I would argue undue influence on behalf of this John Mello guy. I would just say, he was, my client is, if he's not autistic, I'd probably find somebody to say he was. Oh, sure, he's on the spectrum somewhere. Okay, find him on the spectrum, and then we're going to represent that he was unduly influenced by this older man who claimed to be a music producer. And I don't know. I think this guy's going to prison. I hope I just hope they have some kind of piano in the prison for him to play. It's such a waste of his talent to be in a prison. Anyway. Oh my God, that's evidence. It's not evidence. The judge is not letting it in. The judge is not letting the defense tell the jury why this fiance was arrested and is sitting in jail, even though the jury saw the guy come in his orange jumpsuit, and all they know is he's been charged with a crime, and they don't know what the crime is, but they know he was charged after they looked at his phone. And they also know that at the scene of the crime, he was furiously deleting stuff off his phone. So now they're going to go back and sit in a jury room and think, what the heck was on that phone? What's going on? How is he involved? I don't know. Very weird. South Carolina cases are always weird. Kind of like Florida. Always weird. Oh, Tim's a celebrity and not a virgin. Literally. He's a celebrity and not a virgin. I know what he means. You like a celebrity cruise and not a virgin cruise. Okay. Silver says, sounds dodgy to me. You wonder if he knows someone powerful. Exactly. Uh-huh. And that's politicians in South Carolina. Historically corrupt. I'm just going to say there's been something going on in South Carolina for years, aka Alex Murdaugh. It just started with him as a lawyer. It went up the chain with the judges and the sheriffs and you don't want to live in South Carolina unless you are wealthy and connected. Yeah. They can retrieve what? Oh, they can retrieve stuff he's deleted. That's not the point. The point is the jury just doesn't know, and they did retrieve stuff. That's why he's sitting in jail because of the stuff that they retrieved off of his phone. He had sexually explicit pictures of the minor daughter and another little girl. And I don't mean just, let's poser as a princess, like naked body, you know, private parts kind of photos. So, oh, is it Tammy? Okay. We just love those trials, don't we? Yes, we do. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you for coming today. I hope we survive the storm this week. The storm of the century. We're getting more snow. My gas bill's going to go up and up and up. Have a wonderful day. Keep putting those pictures in the Facebook group. I love seeing them. What are you saying, Joanna? I have no idea what that means. But hey, are you going to turn blue and soon? Anyway, thank you guys for coming today. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. If you are a member, consider, or if you're a subscriber, consider becoming a member of the channel by showing me a little bit of support each month, especially now that I'm paying $55 a month for StreamYard. Oh my God. Now I'm trying to figure out if there's an alternative to StreamYard because it's so expensive now. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's another subject. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Love you. See you in the next video tonight, live at 7:30 for Pal World. If you want to tune in and see what we're at, I'll show you. Take care. Bye.